Hello, and welcome back. Last time, we completed one main objective. We found pretty much everything there is. I didn't really explore the mist, so I might be going back there. I'll give my current objective some time. But basically, where we're sitting is right up at the threshold to the end. But I did get some more abilities. I might go back to Sinner's Road, and to the left of that top is the mist, which is hard to navigate, but might not be impossible. I only gave it a couple of tries. And we also uncovered the reason why it's called Silksong. To the world's shining peak, in Song's embrace. We find our way. Together we climb. The world's shining peak. Alright. There's another person over here. Maybe I can chat with him. Oh, hold on. I need rosaries for that. How about... We'll break one of these. Because I left all my stuff, right? That holy chance decide. Luck and faith intertwined. Faces of the fallen, born in winding ways. Luck and faith intertwined. Well, what a pleasure. The road has carried you back to me. Care for a few games of dice while we're here? For the same wager, a beat of rosaries? Just sit here beside me and we'll begin. Oh, I won! I didn't realize that I could win. Okay. You win again! Never have I met a luckier pilgrim. You mistake, sir. It was skill that won me this game. One must be careful not to rely merely on luck. Barely said, sister. I must confess something, though. Truth is, I already lost the last of my rosaries. I can't pay our last wager. I do have something small for you, at least. These dice. They certainly seem to have taken a liking to you. Take them, in memory of our meeting. Magnetite dice. Playthings carved from magnetic material, used in simple games and believed to bring luck to the bearer. Interesting. I'll put them in place of the shard pendant. I wonder what it'll do. I pray my dice bring you luck on your final climb, sister, and I pray that by parting with them, my own ascent shall be made lighter. I don't have to fight this thing. The last judge! It does 3 damage? Or maybe I just recognized that wrong. Maybe I had damage when I went in. Whatever. Still, pain. Okay then. I think the magnetite dice allowed me to not take damage there once. I know what I said, but I feel like I really want to know what's over in the mist. And I feel like I'm going to miss out if I don't do it now. Hello, Haggis. I can't do pull-ups because I lost my pull-up bar. As in, I had my pull-up bar, and I could not apply it to any of my, the door frames in my house, and so I cannot do pull-ups. So there you go.
Too slow because I do nothing. Yeah. Sweet.
That's right, I've gotten my nails sharpened, my needles sharpened since I was last over here. That should make things a little easier. I wonder if I keep going and the density of wraiths gets high enough, is that the end? Not a bug, but a projection of another's will cast in smog and silk. There's a wraith down there, there's a platform to the left. I guess I could try going left some more. Maybe. Oh good, it's not the entrance. That's what I was most afraid of, that would stick me back at the entrance. And I warped out. Ah! Where do you go here? This is entertaining to watch. It's not going to be entertaining to edit, let me tell you, because I have no idea whether I'm making progress or not. At least I won't have any trouble with, at least I'm not having much trouble with the wraiths. The wraiths aren't that difficult. Not when I can just pogo off them like that. feel like I made progress. And then another Wraith appears. Come on. I gotta admit, the Crest of the Wanderer just makes those things pushovers. That's another one, but I'm going to ignore you. If I can, come on. Gonna grab some dinner, be back later if you're still live. I will probably still be live. You caught me right at the start of the stream, and so I have 3 hours left. I know better than to go into right engines. Right exits. That might have been back at the start. Oh my goodness. There's just slight variations on different rooms, and I'm at the entrance. Okay, so the first room had no Wraith. What if I simply don't kill Wraiths? Is that it? Don't kill Wraiths? There has to be something. I'm back at the entrance again. There has to be something that you can do for this. It has to be navigable. But how? So I tried going towards the butterflies, now I'm going to try going away from them. The reason why I'm centering on the butterflies is because that's how the developers did things in Metroid Dread. Was that they always put butterflies where you needed to go. Ow! I was thinking maybe I could break through that wall. Because at this point, that's what I'm looking for, is a wall I can break through. Why does it look like the entrance again? I think I found the end. I have no idea how I got here. Nope, I didn't. We're back here. Why did I find a different room and then we're back here? Was I supposed to go to the right? I went past butterflies, so what if I go back down? A different room, I think. I am not finding any sort of pattern to this. You know, I want to do this blind, but I have no idea what I'm doing. This has to be navigable, but it's just... I'm going in circles and I have no idea what's going on. I found a room that I thought was the end, and then it wasn't. I could try and see if there's any that have raids in front of them. Like with the idea that the Wraith is protecting the way forward. The butterflies are the hint, actually. It's just that I have to use a specific ability that I have been neglecting quite a bit. I guess I probably just got lucky that one time. There's the butterflies. And another enemy. You know, what's funny is this actually wouldn't have been possible to do the first time I came through here, because I didn't have the needle in. Nice. You know what, I think that screen was also supposed to be a hint for me. That sound is important here. Nice. Yeah, I was just getting lucky that first time. That I got to the middle. Here's the actual end. Man, I got really lucky to get to the end, the midpoint the first time. Anything out over here? Oh, of course not. Okay. Exhaust organ. Interesting. Oh, hey, it's that thing from the slab. At least I have something of a position of where I am. Ah, hold Y for the needle strike, yeah. Oh, hey, it's a bench. I think there might be a fight coming up. Phantom. You know what? That seems like a massively more achievable fight than the one that I came from. Well, that was fast. Also, the Plasmium file does not seem worth it in the slightest. Ow. Ow! I was out of attacks. I think I can do it. Ah! I went all the way to the edge. This had better be a one-time thing. Never mind. Yes! Oh, I barely pulled that one off. Learn the skill, silk skill cross stitch. Press R. Bind bind silk around the needle to deflect enemy attacks and instantly strike back. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu. Phantom, mournful creature tasked alone to expel the Citadel's choking refuse. Their talent with a long pin is unmatched. Though gray with age, their frayed form suggests a being strung from silk, one who welcomed a decisive end in combat over a slow decline. Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. 2 Kings 25. And in the 9th year of his reign, in the 10th month, on the 10th day of the month, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, came with all his army against Jerusalem and laid siege to it. They built siege works all around it. So the city was besieged till the 11th year of King Zedekiah. On the 9th day of the 4th month, the famine was so severe in the city that there was no food for the people of the land. Then a breach was made in the city, and all the men of war fled by night by the way of the gate between the two walls, by the king's garden, and the Chaldeans were around the city, and they went in the direction of the Arabah. But the army of the Chaldeans pursued the king and overtook him in the plains of Jericho, and all his army were scattered from him. Then they captured the king and brought him up to the king of Babylon at Riblah, and they passed sentence on him. They slaughtered the sons of Zedekiah before his eyes, and put out the eyes of Zedekiah, and bound him in chains and took him to Babylon. In the 5th month, on the 7th day of the month, that was the 19th year of King Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, Nebuzaradan, the captain of the bodyguard, a servant of the king of Babylon, came to Jerusalem, and he burned the house of the Lord and the king's house, and all the houses of Jerusalem. Every great house he burned down. And all the army of the Chaldeans, who were with the captain of the guard, broke down the walls around Jerusalem. And the rest of the people who were left in the city, and the deserters who had deserted to the king of Babylon, together with the rest of the multitude, Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, carried into exile. But the captain of the guard left some of the poorest of the land to be vine dressers and plowmen. And the pillars of bronze that were in the house of the Lord, and the stands and the bronze sea that were in the house of the Lord, the Chaldeans broke in pieces and carried the bronze to Babylon. And they took away the pots and the shovels and the snuffers and the dishes for incense and all the vessels of bronze used in the temple service, the fire pans and also the bowls. What was of gold the captain of the guard took away as gold, and what was of silver as silver. As for the 2 pillars, the one sea, and the stands that Solomon had made for the house of the Lord, the bronze of all these vessels was beyond weight. The height of one pillar was 18 cubits, and on it was a capital of bronze. The height of the capital was 3 cubits. A latticework and pomegranates, all of bronze, were around the capital. And the 2nd pillar had the same, with the latticework. And the captain of the guard took Sariah the chief priest, and Zephaniah the 2nd priest, and the 3 keepers of the threshold, and from the city he took an officer who had been in command of the men of war, and 5 men of the king's council who were found in the city, and the secretary of the commander of the army, who mustered the people of the land, and 60 men of the people of the land, who were found in the city. And Nebuzaradan, the captain of the guard, took them and brought them to the king of Babylon at Riblah. And the king of Babylon struck them down and put them to death at Riblah in the land of Hamath. So Judah was taken into exile out of its land. And over the people who remained in the land of Judah, whom Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, had left, he appointed Gedaliah the son of Ahikam, son of Shaphan, governor. Now when all the captains and their men heard that the king of Babylon had appointed Gedaliah governor, they came with their men to Gedaliah at Mizpah, namely Ishmael the son of Nethaniah, and Johanan the son of Kareah, and Seraiah the son of Tanhumeth the Netophathite, and Jazaniah the son of the Machathite. And Gedaliah swore to them and their men, saying, Do not be afraid because of the Chaldean officials. Live in the land and serve the king of Babylon, and it shall be well with you. But in the 7th month, Ishmael, son of Nethaniah, son of Elishama, of the royal family, came with 10 men and struck down Gedaliah and put him to death along with the Jews and the Chaldeans who were with him at Mizpah. Then all the people, both small and great, and the captains of the forces arose and went to Egypt, for they were afraid of the Chaldeans. And in the 37th year of the exile of Jehoiachin, king of Judah, in the 12th month, on the 27th day of the month, Evil-Merodach, king of Babylon, in the year that he began to reign, graciously freed Jehoiachin, king of Judah, from prison. And he spoke kindly to him, and gave him a seat above the seats of the kings who were with him in Babylon. So Jehoiachin put off his prison garments, and every day of his life he dined regularly at the king's table. And for his allowance, a regular allowance was given him by the king, according to his daily needs, as long as he lived. May God bless the reading of his word. Whoa! Back road to the Citadel? I was not expecting that. Oh, and the slab is way over there. Interesting. And we got a beltway. We have so many rosaries, huh? Where does this go? Grand Beltway to Terminus. Probably all the way up. Let's see where it goes. No map up here, so it's not part of the same place. Due to unacceptably high injury and unsanctioned deaths, Wintergatan travel shall henceforth be denied to all. For Farloom Eternal, a bug who serves must never die. As far as I can tell, this is the entire chamber. Like, there's something... There's clearly something up here, or we wouldn't have any reason to get up here, but I'm not finding anything. Maybe you can come back here later. In which case, this thing will be very wanted. Hello. That's the Citadel. Why all the spikes, though? Why do you have so... Act 2! Citadel of Song. Was not expecting that one. Like, I'm not even close to the mark on my map. It's still all the way down there. We're still seeking the Great Citadel. And we still haven't opened the Grand Gate. Oh, hey, it's you. What's this? The little spider climbs so high, here to stand a quiver at our startling citadel.
Da, fenestra.
Hail, child, you return only to mock? Neither you nor your land have proven my match. This sleeping citadel shall be no different.
Ah,
Spider dear, why must you remain so distressingly optimistic? The power that waits above you cannot conceive. Her who would snuff that hope with barely a glance.
Has been?
Fool child, you still think me blind to the form of your liege, having coming thus far? This land's grandeur, the devotion of its bugs, and the curse that befalls them, the signs are clear.
Benny Frank.
Your kingdom is in the thrall of a creature beyond bug, one of that higher caste. Whatever its desire for my silk and my shell, it shall find I'm quite attached to both. Shh! Ha ha ha! Marvelous! So the spider knows something of fathomless beings, and still it hopes to stand against one, the god. Yes, that's half of her heritage. Where do you hide this boundless strength you claim, Spider? I've watched your struggle towards us. Yours was a painful, broken trek. One needs grace to stand before the divine. Then best you keep watching, child. I've found those who claim themselves a god can rarely match the title. And experience tells me, even gods can fall. Because the ending to Hollow Knight. Ow! Let's swap to something a little better for that. Great bugs, you who weep as your kingdom fades, join me upon the stage. Together we shall inflame the passion of Farloom. Yes, I fought Phantom. It was much, much, much easier than the last judge felt like it would be. Probably because Phantom only does 1 damage. Why was that updated? First shrine. Interesting. Oh, I bet this is a replacement bell in case you take a different method. Okay. Oi, you there! It was you, wasn't it? Ringing that great clanging bell just now, right when I'm trying to get some sleep. Caretaker, admit it, you done it, you shifty little bell runger. You have chosen a curious place to rest, sir. You perhaps know something of this shrine and its companions in the lands below? Oh, so you ask funny questions as well as cutting bells free, eh? You certainly ain't a pilgrim, but you're clearly not of the choir either. No, I know exactly what you are. A bell ringing lout! A weirdo! Don't you realize what you've done waking that shrine back up? That bell has rung out far and wide. The wretched and the lost will have heard its call. They'll be making their way here now. Well, what's done is done, and what's wrong is wrong. Just make sure you come back here soon, you lout. You can help me deal with all the dirty little pilgrims and desperate scavengers who turn up. How are they gonna get here? The gate is closed. The shrine awakened. It calls out to him, you see. It's safe here, come on over, ringing in the ears of every lost pilgrim and grubby so-and-so unlucky enough to have made it to this blasted citadel with their wits intact. Well, what's done is done, and what's wrong is wrong. Just make sure you come back here soon, you lout. I ain't dealing with all the fresh intake myself. If time permits, Sir Bug, I shall visit again. I probably have to rest at a bench other than that one. That's fine. I have really easy access. Still curious what Terminus is for. Like, there's nothing here. Songclave. Well, well, see here what your brash behavior has wrought, Bellringer? Just as I predicted, this once peaceful sanctuary is now crawling with all sorts. We've the beginnings of a shabby little settlement all huddled around this old shrine. Poor bugs, all are victims of its citadel and its insidious attraction. This place draws them up, into its maw, only to consume them utterly. Aye, inside and out's nothing but a grand gilded lie. Well, at least these few stragglers can enjoy a moment's safety, poor fools. Bellringer, you might think me a dullard, but I understand this place and have, well, good senses. Brought here, weren't you, from beyond the border of our lands? You are correct. The one who waits atop the citadel. Through their hospitality, I arrived in this kingdom. I seek now to return that welcome in kind. Beastly words, them. Finely spoken, but beastly all the same. I just pray you don't bring any more unneeded pain down on the heads of these gormless little pilgrims. Here they limply lay, the castaways and the disillusioned and the used up. It's a sorry settlement you summoned, Miss Bellringer, and a blasted bother for me. Not sure we have anything to offer him, not even hope. Building up Songclave. If this place must provide shelter for every ragged bug who wanders in, we'll need supplies and currency. So if you're reading this, empty your pockets. I can do that. Find pins. Our settlement since defenseless. No more. When the worst comes, we must stand ready. Bring us pins of the choir bugs. Those blades still sharp and strong. The Wandering Merchant. The old merchant pilgrim Jubilana was seen wandering down in the choral chambers, but she never made it up here. Has some foul fortune befallen her? Cogwork Dancers! Ow. Oh, come on! I'm curious, man, just... yeah. Yep, I can just run past them. This isn't bad. Time to start setting traps. Ow. Well, that was unfair. Ow. Aha! Oh, it's not done yet. It's just a little easier. Just a smidge easier. There we go. Now it's actually done. Last dance. Wish updated. Pilgrim of Farloom Eternal, you rare chosen who hath ascended to this final threshold, listen to our wish, deliver it, that you may rise above and see your pilgrimage end. We would hear the song of the architects at the core of our citadel. They who sustain our realm, its walls, its floors, and its voice, even as others fall silent. We would hear the voice of the keepers within their grand vaults. They who guard our history, our prayers, and our secrets across the ages. We would hear the melody of the conductors high in their gleaming towers. They bear the heaviest mantle, who would guide our land ever on to greatness. Pilgrim of Farloom Eternal, regale us with our threefold song, that you may rise above and worship before our kingdom's divine heart. Objective updated. Learn the threefold melody and open the path to the Citadel's crest. Search the gilded heights of the Citadel for the melody of the conductors. Search the mechanized core of the Citadel for the melody of the architects. Search the cloistered wing of the Citadel for the melody of the vault keepers. Interesting. What? It looks like the Vault Keepers is just where I came from. The Cogwork Core. Oh, hey, a bench. Cool. Of course. Nice. Nice. Cogwork Cleanser, steam shooting automaton forged to clean the Cogwork Core and keep it free of infestation. Nice critical. Cogwork Defender, Cogwork construct forged primarily for the core's protection, bears a shield and poke pin, and possesses a lethal understanding of their use. I love how I can just knock them off like that. Ow. Ah! That's what I was looking for! did I lose to those things? At least I got to heal this time. Yet again. This stupid thing. Denying me my healing. Really? I was not expecting that form. Ow. Okay. Vault Keeper. High caste bug responsible for delivering sermons and leading prayer for those beyond the walls of the Whispering Vaults. So you found this place too, sister. The Citadel's grand promise has been strangled away by a cursed thread, but at least the great bell here grants us some sanctuary. We're among the blessed few, granted just a little more living. The Citadel chose us, granted us a little more living. For what purpose, though? Who could say? You spent almost your entire playthrough not realize you could just wall jump up there. You had no map of the area for ages. Oh, I was like, why is it not doing anything? And then I realized, hold on a second. It looks kind of like a ladder. Vault-keeper Cardinius. She carries a precious cylinder. She must give it, share it, claw to claw. Pass it, and this vault-keeper shall grant their wisdom. Just a small taste, a trickle, a glimmer of our citadel's sacred understandings. Sure. Yes, yes, she gives. It is ours.
Yanara.
I have passed the relic, Vault-keeper. Now uphold your promise and aid me with your insight. Fool, demanding of a Vault-keeper. Hers is impudence well enough to bring death, if she did not carry the scent of weaver spawn.
Cadestre.
So you know something of my ancestry, learned bug. If it gains me favor here, then I'll expect your service in full. Blech, dead, your vicious kind are meant to be. Better methinks to stay as such. But this one was taught. It shall fold its claws, it shall pass its knowledge, as much as is gleaned. Only to a first child must a vault-keeper deferred. Ah! Psalm cylinder, voices of the choir, raised in sacred song.
That's fine.
Keep safe, Vault-keeper. I may expect your service in future, and I'd not have you pass before that task is complete. Yeah, no fool this keeper. It has lived long, watched its fellows wither, but it shall not die, not yet, not while knowledge needs to be sought. This pact is made, Weaver Spawn. Insight for us, both she and it. This holy citadel, in glory and fall, there are holes in its history, even to a keeper's knowledge, even to the vaults. Seek the cylinders she must, these objects of intricate insight. Bring more for this keeper, and only this keeper. For in this citadel none are left possessed of such sound, sharp mind as it.
Hironare.
Vault-keeper, I am seeking a melody held by your vaults, a part of a set to open a path above. Tell me what you know of it. The Weaver thing would claim our sacred melody? How grim the age we survived to see. Vile sacrilege for it to pass to an outsider. Only our pontiff lived long and low within our vault. They held the melody, jealously, covetously, a learning for the highest vault-keeper, and them alone. A truth they were told to have found, there in the dark, something within the melody, or the words, something to set them silent.
Da, Fenistra.
I am not afraid of what I'll hear, Vault-keeper. Your pontiff and their melody wait below. I shall find them both.
Benny Frank.
Show me your collection, Vault-keeper. Yeah, Weaver Spawn, she is a bother. Nuisance, bring me more gifts. The collection still has gaps. Okay. O great land whose flame doth falter, whose choir conductors all doth fail. Observe, take heart, that spark still burning, yon butterfly of crimson grace. All bells shall peal, voices raise, when brave Trobbio steps at last upon the stage. And that's open now. Cool. Hold on. That sounded like a boss fight. O drab and trembling squib, you who timidly step upon the great stage, fate has seen you chosen. Cast away your fear and join me as my partner. Farlam's flame may flicker, but together we shall spark it ablaze. Let us enliven the citadel lost to silence. Let us rouse the soul of this once great land. Trobbio! Trobbio! Okay, our map says, yeah, that's what I figured. Damage. Ah! Oh, that was big. Okay, let's try that again. Really? That was fast! Really? What? I didn't realize he did damage there. I'm gonna try using tacks. Tacks are just so good. Really? Okay then. Ah! I was doing so well. Ah! Like, I know I can do this, but... Of course he plants one right under me. No! I was just moving to a spot so I could heal! Ow! Yeah. In the original Hollow Knight, there were also several bosses that did special attacks at half health. White Defender did it only once. This guy does it a little more. But it's the same principle. Claw Mirror. Theatrical tool of a vainglorious bug. When binding, emits a dazzling flash that damages surrounding enemies. That sounds fantastic. Alright, so where am I? Relative to a bench. Really close. Let's go. That way. Okay then. That will be it for today. There's a few places left for me to go. Even in the Whispering Vaults without going to the end. You can see the dotted outline. That's where I'll be going next, but I got Trobbio down. Yay! Wow, that was hard. I was doing that fight for 45 minutes. Okay then. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So when we come back next time, continuing to explore the Citadel. In addition to, I really need to go down this way. I really should get that done, the Act 1 stuff done, but for now, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.